Alright, this is the round 3 feature. Jerry on the left versus Rashawn on the right. This is from the April 14th weekly Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at Great Lakes Gaming, of course. Like I said, round 3. Not sure what Jerry's playing, but I know Rashawn is, of course, playing... Actually, he's not playing his Phantom Knight deck. He switched over to his Prank Kid deck. So, the hands there, as you've seen, or maybe you didn't see so well, but Jerry has Super Poly, Aluber, Tragedy, Ad Libitum, and Fallen of Elbaz. He's playing the DESPIA deck, and he's going to start with the Aluber. As Rashawn, he has the Droplet, Prankid's Place, Dracoback, Rights, and I believe he top decked the... Well, Rashawn starts with 4, and then he does the anime draw for the 5, and the 5th card was Foolish. So yeah, Rashawn playing Prank Kids instead of Phantom Knights. Jerry, of course, he's on the Despia. He's going to search use the Aluber to search the branded to summon out. I can't remember the name of that guy. But this deck is this is also just as the structure deck came out. It was legal, I think, this day or maybe the day before. So this is basically, I'd say, full power branded Despia stuff. Long pause from Jerry here. Hard in thought. This deck is I think this deck is going to be pretty good. Like I said, once like I've been saying in some of the other videos, once they hit like the adventure DP stuff, I think you're going to see decks like Despia and Flunder become really strong. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Jerry going to do the Super Poly on his own turn. Wonder if he regretted that later. Not sure. We'll see. But there's a Dragoons on the field. Haven't seen that in a while. Dragoons, man, still is a nuts card. Crazy that it's fallen out of favor. But he's going to Super Poly for the Masquerade, which is super annoying because you have to pay 6 each time. I mentioned it in the other video, but thanks Rashawn for suggesting some of the feature match ideas, showing the hand and the side deck. And of course, thanks to everybody in the community for being involved in this. So he's going to banish, was it the Tragedy, I think, right, to add the branded. And we got the beautiful life counter in the middle. So players like to use the pen and paper still, so I know Adam does. But we got the life point calculator in the middle, which is going to be very important with the Masquerade. It's going to burn for 6. And at the end of the turn, he's going to search, end of Jerry's turn, he's going to search the branded in red, which I think that's just a quick play fusion spell. So like we said with Sean, he does have the Droplet for the Dragoons. Couldn't think of the name for a second, but... And he has the Place, which I think the Place will search a Prank Kids for him. This, I got my cards mixed up. I think Pranks is the continuous and Place is the field spell, I think. Usually we see Rashawn on the Phantom Knight, so I'm excited to see him play something else. Also, I'm not sure if his... Oh, he does the rights here. I'm not sure if his... Oh yeah, he forgot to set the card that he added. No big deal. Yeah, so... I'm not sure if Rashawn is on 60 card prank or if he's on 40. I know the guy who won YCS Charlotte was playing a 40 card Prank Kid adventure deck, which is a little unusual. Usually you see people play it at 60, but I think Rashawn is definitely above 40. He's got to pay 6 to activate anything. which is just it's just annoying.
That's fine.
He's got the Dragoons, so I mean, he's got the branded fusion and the branded in red, the quick play. So he's got stuff here. Wrights is going to get the adventure, fateful adventure.
Activate this target to the token.
Do the Draco back. And Jerry, what's he going to do here? Maybe.
Does it prevent it from being destroyed at all?
Just by battle.
Yeah, can't destroy it by battle with the Draco back is on it, but he's going to use the branded. Then I think he gets a fusion summon here, or I don't know if he has a fusion summon or just summon out a fusion monster. I guess that's the same thing, isn't it? Gonna use the Masquerade. Plus 2 other cards there.
Guardian Chimera?
For the Chimera, I love this card.
I'll be able
Chimera does, I think you get to draw a bunch of cards.
and then pop
Then you,
a card on the field.
yep. So he draws 2 cards.
Draw cards equal to the number of uses material in his hand, and if I do, destroy cards is equal to the number of cards used in material.
Alright.
So use 3 material.
Sending
So get to draw 3, pop 3, but
hit both.
Rashawn, he has the
And activate a spell in response.
droplet,
I can't activate a spell.
Yep.
sending the Draco back, and I believe he sent
Monster?
Nope, gotta send a
Ghost Ogre, maybe?
You have to wait till it resolves. Your cards are negated, this comes back.
And of course, droplet, you can't chain anything in response if it was sent, and he sent a monster and a spell.
I can summon a fusion monster from my grave.
But only the Dragoons and the Chimera negated.
That was a fusion summon?
Yeah, and I was using this.
Okay.
So this will come out, and then this has the effect where I can. No. No, never mind. He's just out there.
So bringing back out the fusion.
Activate place.
I think that's Albion. I'm not really sure though.
That's fine.
I don't know all the fusions that well. But he's going to activate the place. The place is going to get him his search. Search. I think that's the Dropsies, the water one.
Activate eventually.
Doesn't really matter, I don't think. But he's going to use the adventure to get the Griffin.
Effect of Draco back. Bounce.
The Draco back, he's going to be able to bounce. That's brutal, actually.
Normal summon.
He's going to normal summon the Dropsies.
Hit 1.
Link for the Meow Meow. And the Dropsies is going to gain 1,000. And he's going to summon out Prankit, so we'll see what he summons out.
Come on out.
You're activating the effect.
It's resolving.
Chain, Masquerade.
What does it do?
He's going to chain the Masquerade.
Special summon it if you control an extract monster.
I don't. Oh, and do what? Does it?
And this would be cool.
Oh, wait, is Dragoon right here? Oh, he's right there. Okay, thank you.
So if you control monsters, special summon from the extract, I can special summon.
And you're going to do that once per turn?
So the Masquerade is going to be able to summon out.
That's fine. Alright, and this is going to finish up.
Interesting counter burn to the Prankid's typical life gain. But he's going to summon out the Fansies.
Since you have to do that, and then link to.
He's going to link. Yeah, he's thinking. Probably for the Doodle Doo. Could go for the Bark, but I think the Doodle Doo is a standard play.
Chain link 1, chain link 2.
So Chainlink 2, Doodle Doo is going to add a Prankid spell. And then Fansies will send 1 to the grave. He's going to have to pay 12 to do that. That Masquerade card is annoying. It's just going to burn you for everything. For everything you got. Didn't see what he sent, but it's probably is it the fusion spell that they send? I think usually the pandemonium.
Card will go through now, adding
And the fantasy's gonna summon the Lampsies, and the Doodle Doo is gonna add pranks. I think.
Link 2.
Gonna make another link here.
Anaconda.
Oh, he's gonna go for the Anaconda here.
Sound effect, pay 2k, pay 6. Pay 6.
Anaconda going to bring out the GPE,
All's good.
I assume.
The artwork, I love it.
And here comes the DPE. Paying tons of life just to play the game. Kind of insane. So everything's at half because of the droplet.
He's cut in half. 2k over. Take 5.
They're going to take the 5. Got kind of lucky he got the droplets there. The droplet saved him up.
1650, so you're going to lose 350.
Chimera's at 3,300, I guess. So you're going to have some weird math there. Just doing the calculations on the phone there. You're going to be at 7,150.
This and that. Pay the 6.
You're going to use the DPE, pop both cards there.
And then it hits you.
In for 25. I'd actually think they'd be lower than 15, right? Because the DP reduces their
And from here, I'll
their
enter
attack, doesn't it?
Pranks will activate, tagging 1.
Unless I'm mistaken, it'd be lower than 15. You'd actually take 7. I'd like another 400, right? I don't know. I think that's right, but it doesn't. It kind of matters, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, he does show it there. Thank you, Rashawn. He shows he drew the ash. That's kind of nuts. Jerry top decks. Can't really see. He still has the ab libitum in his hand. The ad libitum.
Nope, I was waiting for game to hit.
I don't know. The card is. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is round 3 of the weekly Yu-Gi-Oh tournament on Thursday. It was a 4-round tournament, so these players were pretty far in. And well, there you go. There's the game 2 or the scoop going from Jerry. So we're gonna go into game 2.
I opened it.
The droplet, man, that card is nuts. I feel like the droplet really kind of gave it to him there. So Prank Kids take it against Despia. Tune in for game 2 of round 3.